So I want to talk to you today about assessment planning to not only maximize the tax benefits to your unit owners, but also to make the unit owners realize that they have these benefits. Now, in this current economic environment, both your property as well as taxing authorities need to raise money. And therefore, it's widely anticipated that income tax rates are going to be going up. Now, when the rates go up, they provide more benefit to pass-through deductions. So therefore, we want to maximize them. And making these deductions pass-through is very vital to getting across to the unit owners where their money is going and what benefit that they're getting. Now, those of us who are familiar with this industry are used to the question, what percentage of my maintenance is tax deductible? What do I get back for what I paid other than that I get to live in my apartment? And we find that this is not always fully communicated to unit owners. That's the most common complaints to the board, that they're not doing adequate communication. So therefore, we want you to reach out and let your unit owners know how much of a deduction and where certain payments are that are deductible. With these increasing tax rates, the question comes out more often and there's more significance to it because of the benefits that are out there. Now, the basic one is the real estate taxes and the mortgage interest deductions. Most people are familiar with that. In many buildings, that amounts to 50% of the amount people pay for their maintenance. So half of that amount is deductible. Another important benefit is when we spend specifically for capital for the future, that can be added to take a tax benefit when everybody's unit is sold. And that happens generally when we have a capital assessment whereby we're assessing for something that's going to extend the life of the property. And that can either be done as a special separate capital assessment or it could be part of the monthly charges. Either way, it's important that that information be transmitted to the unit owners and communicated. And lastly, there's one other benefit, that energy efficient tax credits are available for specific projects. And those generally are very limited in scope, but they do exist. And they're even better because they provide a tax credit as opposed to a deduction. So they're a dollar for dollar tax benefit to your unit owners. And this is the best possible alternative that we can give to unit owners. So I implore you and your board to reach out with the information on what's deductible and what passes through, and making sure your unit owners have that information and accumulate it for when they need it in the future, so that this sets up a common discussion between you and your board members on an annual basis.